In the last few days, under your leadership, the House of Representatives has asked the Director of National Intelligence to not give classified briefings to Hillary Clinton, as all presidential nominees get. He said no to that. The House of Representatives.
Got his letter today.
You got his letter today. House Republicans are trying to make that happen legislatively. House Republicans are suggesting there should be an investigation as to whether or not she lied to Congress. House Republicans are suggesting there should be an investigation, a corruption investigation into the Clinton Foundation. Now, I'm sure House Republicans are all excited about those measures, but to the people in the audience and at home who think, wow, that's a lot, this seems more like trying to undermine the Democratic presidential candidate and less like a hunt for truth. What do you say? How do you convince them that this is on the up and up?
First of all, the reason we know about any of this, I would argue, is because of congressional oversight. Second of all, we want to make sure that everyone is treated equally. I believe that she has gotten preferential treatment throughout much of her career in that she believes she's above the law. She holds herself above the law, and I think everybody should be held accountable. Here's my point. James Comey, when he laid out the laundry list of things that she had done wrong, basically shredding the case that she had been making for herself all year long, then said, after not saying that he was going to press charges or file an indictment, that usually what's in order here, where somebody mishandles classified evidence so much, information so much, that there's administrative justice. There's an administrative action that occurs after a person like that. That means that person who is proven to mishandle such sensitive information should be denied future access to that information. Now, if she gets elected president, it's a different story. But I'm familiar with what she's about to get. I got this as Mitt Romney's running mate. When you come out of the convention, you get the most deeply classified secrets of our government. You get read into all of our very classified programs. It's a very severe responsibility, a very serious responsibility. And I would say that any other person that did something like this, a State Department employee, somebody in the military, they would be held to the same standard, which is they would be denied that kind of information. So I think it goes with saying that we should treat people fairly. No one should be above the rules and no one should be above the law. And that is what we're looking for, is equality, so that we're holding people to the same set of standards. And people, that's the problem with Washington. Everybody thinks they're self-dealing and they think that people are being held to different standards. And the problem is that's true. And that's the basic point we're trying to make.